Previously on Saints and Sinners.
Tamara's baby is still alive. My grandmother just let me think it was dead.
This is your son.
I'm so sorry.
A recall petition can be rescinded even after certification by the petitioner. Her address is on there too.
We're gonna expose you for the fraud that you are.
You're not going to be able to cover your tracks forever, especially now that everyone knows what you are.
And what is that?
The devil!
I had my attorney file for legal guardianship of you and your estate.
Remittance to Cypress County Psychiatric Ward for reasons of mental defect.
You thought that you could steal babies from young girls out the hood and no one would notice?
The upsurge deal has officially closed.
I own this building now.
Any construction plans gotta go through me.
Which is why I received a special permit from the governor.
I'm gonna need to resort to some drastic measures.
I'm just happy the time has come when we can run this town together.
outside the box to show the good people of Georgia that by passing this bill, they're voting for a brighter, more economically sound future.
We've been discussing legalizing gambling here in the state of Georgia
Not too
with
sweet.
Senator Hayes. Thank you
You
so
only
much
sugar
for
I want
taking
in
the
my
time to
coffee.
speak with me.
And thank yous.
How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Why don't you call in this morning so we can spend a day together?
Well, I'd love to, but I'm meeting with the senator today.
One of these times, you gonna give in to my request, Mayor Johnson.
Well, today is not that day, Mr. Rex Fisher.
Just so you know, I made dinner reservations for tonight.
Well, I was kind of hoping for a nice evening at home.
You know, Ella, a man only has but so much patience. And hiding our relationship is starting to weigh on mine.
Just because I don't want all my business out there doesn't mean that we're hiding.
I'm not so sure you can say your personal business ain't in them streets, Ella. You might want to check this out.
Those two are the bane of my existence.
Yeah, well, I underestimated Jabari's grit.
How can you take it for that boy? He chose Malik over you, and he hasn't done a thing to help you get your businesses back.
The boy always wanted for his blood family, Ella. I can't fault him for that. Now, he'll come around once the novelty of his little brother wears off.
Yeah, when do you suppose that will be?
When Malik is in the ground.
You know, I had to release the investigation today. These bastards are starting to get the best of me. Look, Look, I gotta go. Lock up.
Sure.
Down, lift your hands, give God the praise. I felt so hard, lost my faith in God. I couldn't even pray. So I said, we'll just sit up, saved by grace.
I have never steered this company in the wrong direction. Location, workforce, and zoning permits are still at the top of my list. And Cypress is still the best city to build our new headquarters, regardless of what Felicia told you. I'm still CEO, and my decision to stay the course has not changed.
Pressure from the board?
Least favorite part of my job.
Yeah, well, I got some good news for you. Insurance company finished the investigation. We should have a check by the end of the month, and I'll be able to file those building permits.
It's about damn time. So we're clear.
Yeah, they said the accelerant was cooking oil in the church's kitchen.
So what about the body?
Accidental. Yeah, wrong place at the wrong time.
So Ella fooled him.
Or she got him on the payroll.
It's just gonna make it that much sweeter when we take her down. You still got that contact at City Hall?
Yeah.
Think she'll help?
And I could work on her.
What you got there, Sally?
Nothing.
Nothing? Don't look like nothing. Come on, cough it up. Teeny, it's just a matter of days now. Keep your head up and stay out of trouble. I love you, Mom. Well, ain't that something? Mommy pulled some strings for you? Complaining you don't like it here again?
No, I didn't ask.
You're getting on my nerves, PK. Thinking you better than the rest of us.
I never asked.
Shut up! Let's see what kind of trouble you get into today.
Oh, Mom! No, please!
Think of me while you sleep. Know that Mommy loves you while you sleep. No.
That's one lucky little man.
Were you able to get everything?
Sunflower, pumpkin, sesame.
What about the turmeric? Did they have the
turmeric?
Okay.
How was it?
Perfect, as always. Listen, later this week, I have a prep session for the hospital arbitration. Are you gonna be able to watch him?
I got some studio time booked, but I can move it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Cole, be okay with it.
Wait, what the hell? How is this even possible?
What is it?
Christy Johnson is up for parole.
Senator, it is so good to see you.
It has been far too long, Mayor Ella.
Well, I'm just glad that you were able to fit me into your schedule, but you know I would have come to you.
Well, I've been out here on this farewell tour.
It's better to press the flesh in the communities.
Yes, well, the constituents do want to see their representatives.
Let me get right down to business.
That's it for this.
Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. Please, have a seat. Can I give you some water?
Oh, yes, please. You know I'm parched. Been out here running my mouth.
You know, I love being mayor of Cypress. And my numbers prove that I've been effective in the job.
Yes, I've been watching you.
Last year, I was able to decrease violent crimes by 5% and property crimes are lowered by 10%.
Wow, those are remarkable numbers for anyone.
Cypress continues to attract new businesses to our industrial sector.
This foreplay you're giving me is is so enticing, Ella. Do you have a point?
You will be retiring at the end of this term.
There it is. Now, may I finish? You want an endorsement.
Imagine what I can do in the state senate, Doug.
You've been a wonderful mayor of Cypress. Cypress is a very small town. The state senate is a place. Sorry, I'm not saying that you're not qualified.
Aren't you?
Let's be frank, Ella. Your family situation is just not the image that people want in their leaders. If you look at the upper house, there's only 12 women there. You know what it took to get them there? Do you really think that you have what it takes to go toe-to-toe against the competition in this election?
Yes, I do. I know what I want, Doug. I want your Senate seat. And as you just pointed out, it's harder for women. But I'll have a major leg up with your support and the support of your donors.
All right, Ella. Now, why should I back you up?
What if I could pass your casino legislation?
I would say that you learning how to play this game.
But that's not what she said 5 minutes ago. She said I could have my tea in my room today.
You have a visitor, so your tea's gonna be in the common area. This is Mr. St. Charles. She's out of it today, so don't push her too much, right? I mean it. Last time she got this whole room worked up.
I got it.
All right.
Mrs. Leona Bird, wife of Pastor Bird, First Lady of Greater Hope Baptist Church of Cypress. Perhaps you've heard of us?
Indeed, I've heard of all the things you've done. I would like to ask you some questions about the Our Girls, Our World program.
Oh, yes. It teaches young girls to respect themselves. It helps them to get back on the right track.
There was a school associated with the program. You would send some of the girls there?
Oh, yes, that was a very special place.
By my count, you have over 100 graduates.
Yeah.
I was wondering if your husband was involved with the girls.
Oh, no, I kept him out of the business of the school.
So he didn't have any interaction with the students?
Why would he? He was too busy with the church.
I have reason to believe he knew Gloria Stewart.
Who?
An Our Girls, Our World participant and graduate of your school? Malik Thompson and Jabari Morris's mother. She was committed in this very hospital.
Well, I wasn't familiar with all the girls.
Are you sure? I thought you would know her. She told me she knew your husband.
My husband died of fire.
No.
Why are you asking these questions? Who are you?
Mrs. Bird, now, I know you are an avid gardener.
Yes. Peonies. My mother loved peonies. They are difficult to grow in the South. You must take special care to see them fully develop.
Do you use fertilizer on your flowers?
Oh, yes, it's very important. And a bit of compost. Many people leave out that part.
Did you use a particular kind? A fertilizer?
Do you have a pen?
Investigation into the fire that swept through the proposed headquarters property last year was officially closed today after police ruled the death of the unnamed victim accidental. This clears Upsurge to finally begin construction, bringing with it thousands of new jobs.
I know my daughter killed that woman. I saw her with blood on her hands.
Okay, visiting hours are over.
I spent the better part of my life building that network. And that weasel took what was mine. He stole it. And you know, I don't tend to let things like that go too easy. Now, I'm playing it nice, you understand? Because I know what he means to you, Jabari. You know how I do it.
Yeah, I know, old man, okay? You know what? Look, I'm gonna work on him, all right? But I can't make no promises.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Look here, how you holding up?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I'm worried about Jada. She's quiet, you know, she keeps everything inside.
Well, she's strong just like a mama.
Yeah, but no little girl should be that strong. She hasn't laughed in a year. It's killing me.
Listen, man, I'd be lying to you if I said it got any easier. You gotta hang in there with her. Let's go see if Tony got some new cigar. Get you a drink. Yeah.
Hey, gotta make this quick. My guy put his ass on the line for this.
You were supposed to make copies.
You make copies. I brought the file. My God, Noah. Damn, this place is a mess.
Look at this shoddy work. There's practically nothing here.
Hello, National News.
You get the scoop after she gets arrested.
You've got to be close. Look at all this. Missing link?
I'm still working through it, Sam.
That's all you gonna give me? I brought you the file, Noah.
I'll let you know when I have something more concrete.
This rose sharply across several states this year, and opioids are the leading cause.
We have an epidemic. It's about stopping the growth of the addicted. Most of the people we are seeing were first introduced to the drugs by their doctors, prescriptions for legitimate injury or pain-related issues.
John will continue covering the health industry's debate on regulation of prescription practices versus doctor-patient education in his investigation report throughout the month. Mayor Ella Johnson recently met with the State Department of Education in what she described as an opportunity to advance the next generation of leaders. The mayor's approval rating continues to rise on the heels of a very successful first year in office.
So Cypress will serve as a pilot town for the bill. We incubate the casino here and prove that it's a viable investment option for state-funded college scholarships. I mean, our youth will graduate debt-free. Debt-free. Can you imagine? Giving our residents a leg up like that?
That's wonderful. You sound like a career politician, Ella Mae.
From your lips to God's ears.
You want some more wine?
Oh, yes. Oh, God, you should have seen it. He was so predictable once I laid it all out for him.
That's great. So he's backing you?
Well, I still have to pass the bill, but yes. And best part?
What's that?
Is we can be seen in public, since we'll be working together.
That's great.
I mean, once the RF security company has granted your bid to protect the money and the property.
But that's work, Ella.
No, Rex. That's progress.
It is, Ella, but it's not what I want.
Oh, baby. But it's what I can give.
Listen to me, Ella Mae. When are you gonna realize that I'm the only thing you need?
Do you remember the first time we met?
Of course I do.
It was right after my father's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And my world had just exploded. And then there you were.
And you were so young, so raw, so innocent.
And you were so confident. I didn't think I'd ever feel love again, but you showed me the light. And I had hope. And then you got yourself locked up. And Kendrick was taken away. And I had to bury the Ella that you knew and become someone else to survive. Leona's dutiful daughter, Evan's perfect wife. I had to put others before my wants and needs. Now, for the first time, I can get what I want. Rex, I can make a difference. And Cypress is just the beginning. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Ella.
No one could ever know about us.
We agreed to keep our friendship and our personal lives separate.
I know.
And people are just starting to trust me there.
And that's why I'm asking you. Look, I know Ella had a hand in delaying the church fire investigation, so I'm thinking she either has the police department, or the fire department, or both in her back pocket. Look, I need somebody on the inside, too.
I like my job, Jabari. I'm good at it. And you're asking me to jeopardize my future.
Angela, Ella is evil. That bitch is evil. You know it. I know everybody knows it. Look, all we need to do is find out how deep her corruption goes. That's it.
And you think the chief is just gonna hand over the file to me?
Don't sell yourself short now. I mean, you got something that others don't. The chief will definitely respond to you.
And what's that?
Charm. Look, you quick on your feet, you smart. I wouldn't trust this to anybody else.
You are trouble.
Christy, oh my God, what happened?
Do not touch the prisoners. You cannot touch the prisoners.
She's my daughter. Listen, they won't let me inside, baby, but I'm gonna be right here when you come out, okay?
Let's go. Let's go.
I love you. Stay strong, Christy. Miles.
Am I late?
What are you doing here?
Miles Calloway.
Yes.
They're ready for you.
Miles, what's going on?
Me and Tamara were summoned.
Mr. Calloway, they're waiting.
Miles, get my baby out. You know she's a good person, and I know you loved her once. She's not gonna make it in prison, Miles. They'll kill her.
Mr. Calloway.
Miles, please. Miles. Miles. You get these off of her. Now. Oh, baby. Keep it together. Don't let anyone see you weak. Sweetie. Oh, it's okay. Let's go home.
That wasn't part of the deal. I'm not happy about it either, but who am I to argue with her? Deal with it. I gotta go. Sorry about that. So, you said you wanted to review the Greater Hope case?
For the mayor. She was adamant about me checking a few details.
Interesting. Since that case is sealed on the mayor's orders.
I have learned not to question when our boss requests something.
I'm just messing with you. Who wants to piss off the mayor? Am I right? It was here earlier. Here we go. Good thing you came in when you did. That's scheduled to be destroyed at the end of the week.
Sherry Tucker.
Who?
No one.
You mind? That's it?
I was only supposed to check a few specific details, and I've done that.
Well, let me know if you ever need anything else.
I'll be sure to reach out.
Chief speaking.
I'm not a chemist, Noah.
This is a breakdown of the exact fertilizer Leone uses in gardening.
And?
And this is a chemical match taken from Deborah Chase's body.
The cheerleader?
Yeah. Leone killed Deborah Chase.
Whoa, that's a leap. That's not a smoking gun. That's not even a confession. It's damning, but it won't hold up in court.
She's not crazy.
We both know that. She's only there so Ella can keep her quiet.
The drugs are doing a good job at that.
Okay. So you have a connection with Deborah Chase. We know that Leona buried Kendrick alive. Rowena's still a question mark. What about the fires?
I think Ella has something to do with them both. The accelerant matched.
You could have led with that.
There's more. Leona has been helpful. Guess who originally filed the mayor's recall election and was a victim of the fire?
Coincidental?
No such thing.
How did you get this?
You don't want to know. There was not a lot of police work done. Filed as accidental, which is bogus.
So you think Ella did this?
Absolutely.
Okay, the first thing we need to do is get our hands on that original file. This time legally. Hey, Martin, it's me. Listen, I need a court order to unseal some records. I'm gonna send a request over. I need you to expedite it. Great. Listen, Noah St. Charles is gonna come sit in your office until your request goes through. I know. Thanks, Martin.
Miles! 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 What did you do?
What the?
I just got a call saying that Christy Johnson was released on parole. The only way that could happen is if we were there to testify on her behalf, and I know that's not the case because we agreed we weren't gonna do that.
No, Tam. You agreed you weren't going to do that. She brought our son back to us.
She's the reason Austin was taken away in the first place.
I wish you could see she's not a bad person. She's a victim too. The family, her grandmother
You're
is...
kidding me right now, right? You think she's the victim? You chose that slut over your family again.
I chose to do the right thing, Tam. Forgive her. And I wish you could see that this is what we need to do to move on.
This is a betrayal.
Tam. Tam!
It's important during this arbitration that you come across as confident, coherent. The hospital attorney is going to be basing her case off of your testimony. We need to be buttoned up.
Hey, Everything okay?
I'm not sure what's going on with her today. She's unresponsive.
Thank you. Why don't you get her some water?
Miles testified in Christie's parole hearing. Now she's walking around here free. I can't even imagine what he said. How am I even gonna sleep under the same roof with him now?
He's a fool for not doing everything in his power to keep you safe. And to take care of you. You deserve to be happy, Tamara.
Thank you, Malik.
Just a minute. Crap. I'm almost done. Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby. I'm just checking on you.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Are you sure? Like, I've read that the first couple of days out can be a very difficult transition time.
Yeah, I'm okay, Mom.
Oh, great. Listen, honey, I think you should join me at the Cornerstone celebration tonight. We could all use a bit of faith right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Great. Teenie?
Yeah.
Baby, we can get through anything as long as we have each other. You hear me?
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, Mom.
It's not your fault.
If I never gave her Chevrie's name, she would still be alive. Now, I know she's ruthless, but I never thought that she would have someone killed.
Look, you don't understand the lengths that Ella will go to get what she wants.
Oh, my God. What if the chief tells her I was snooping around? Oh, my God.
Look, Angela, calm down. Hey, look at me.
I have to quit.
Listen, we have to stop her. Don't you want to stop her? And to do that, we need the truth. If we're gonna finally take her down, that means that you have to stay close.
Oh, what if she finds out that I made the chief of police until a case? For me.
You were just doing your job, okay? And she can't contradict you without implicating herself.
She's not gonna trust me.
Look, you don't need her to trust you. You just make sure that you don't do anything to get fired, okay?
Okay.
These are exciting times while we look to open our doors to all who seek spiritual nourishment. I would like to acknowledge our mayor, whose family's vision, dedication, and drive first built a home for our services and a place for our faith to grow. Amen. And today we have been blessed with a benefactor who shows grace and compassion for our congregation in our relocation and construction of our new home. Tonight, as we celebrate this beautiful, beautiful building, it is only befitting that we take a moment to reflect on God's grace as He is the cornerstone to all of our lives. Amen. Amen. Now, as we christen our new home, we also announce a brand new name for our church. New Hope Baptist Church. Amen.
Ah, look at that. I took your church, your legacy, and I'll be taking your freedom soon, too.
With each of you, our church will grow and will be able to reach more souls and bring them to the house of the Lord. Amen.
It's really good to see you back at church.
I feel like a pariah.
Family forgives. It may take some a little longer to come around, though.
Have you seen my mother?
The last time I saw her was right after the church renaming.
Greater Hope is being renamed?
Was renamed. New Hope Baptist Church. I thought it was time to turn over a new leaf. You know that feeling, don't you?
I've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so many open doors, a brand new mercy along with each new day. That's why I praise you, and for this I give you praise. And for this I give you praise.
Tim, what are you doing? Why are your bags packed?
Those aren't mine, Miles. They're yours.
What the hell you doing in my house?
Noah, wow, you have really been busy since your retirement. You know, I heard that you checked out a very special file, so, well, I thought I'd stop by so we could have a little chat. I mean, you could only imagine my surprise when I saw what you were working on and your unsolved cases up for anyone to see.
You've used your position and power to pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but I know who you really are.
And who's that?
A killer.
Noah, you make it sound so ugly. Now, you know it's not like that. Please, have a seat. Because, sweetie, you deserve the truth. Now, I see that you figured out that Leona killed Deborah. You know, I thought I did, and my mother let me believe that. And then you figured out that she was buried alive. Oh, my God, I can only imagine how horrifying that must have been. Now, Sherry, Sherry was going to take me down. Well, obviously, I beat the recall election, so I know that wasn't true. But at the time, well, that's what I believed. Here.
Why are you telling me all this?
Oh, because you've worked so hard. I mean, oh, and Noah, you are so close. I mean, look at all that you have accomplished. So, well, I felt that the least I could do
would be to tell you the truth. Oh, wow, Noah. You really did some good work.
Damn, Ella. You didn't even let the man finish his drink. Cold-blooded.
Did you find it? Rex, clean up this damn mess.
I got you, Ella.
This season on Saints and Sinners.
St. Charles won't be back. I made sure of that. Despite a few bumps, everything is falling into place.
Rex Fisher is waiting for his reward.
Baby, right now, we just can't afford any surprises.
My endorsement comes with a couple of strings attached. One of those strings is tied to the church.
This casino project could be good for all of us.
Well, look at you, playing the role of a good Christian woman. It was almost convincing.
Miles thinks you're a victim because of your insane family, but see, no, I don't believe that. I think the apple does not fall far from the tree.
She's not who you think she is.
I could say the same about your brother. How well do you know Malik?
An eye for an eye. I wish it didn't have to come to this.